Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Celestial C888 and today we will be using the Mermaid Tarot for your monthly reading, but we will also be using the Psychic Tarot Oracle deck as well as the Moonology Oracle cards, and last but not least we will be using the Romance Angel Oracle cards. Now without further ado, let us begin. All right, Pisces, these are your cards, and this is your general reading for the entire month of October 2022. Now, first impressions that I'm getting for you, Pisces, very strongly, I want to say for those of you who need to hear it, don't be afraid to ask for help with whatever it is that you need to do. Because what I'm getting for you, Pisces, is that maybe you have a important project that you need to complete. Maybe it's at work, maybe it's at school, but you guys are going to really benefit from having help from people around you that are creatively different than you, have different ideas than you. Because the first card that you have for the month, Pisces, is the Three of Pentacles. So the Three of Pentacles is exactly what I just said. This is relying on the talents of others kind of card situation that I see for you, Pisces. So maybe you might have like a important project that you need to get done at home, and you have some ideas on how you're gonna do it, but you also should, ask friends, ask family for their advice too. Don't be afraid to get their help with this project, Pisces. And again, that was just an example. Maybe it's something at work, maybe it's something at school, whatever it is, Pisces, you would definitely benefit from asking for help with whatever this project is, because in some regards you guys have been kind of waiting for somebody to come out and help you with. You have the Eight of Swords in reverse, Pisces. So not only have you felt like in a state of just bound and not able to move, you're kind of just tired of trying to figure out how you're gonna do things in a sense. So you're just kind of waiting to see who's gonna come and help, who's gonna actually give you ideas. What I would warn you, Pisces, is to play games with anybody in that type of way. Be direct, ask for the help that you need, whether it is for something at home, a project that you need to get done at home. Maybe you're building something, whether it is for school, whether it is for work. Don't play games. Don't half-heartedly mention it, but not actually directly ask for help, Pisces, because it's only gonna backfire, and the bounds are only gonna get tighter if you participate in that way, Pisces. You need to be this King of Wands here. The energy, I feel like, will be very important for you, Pisces. Be direct, be decisive. Tell them what you want. Tell them that you need the help. Don't be afraid to lead when you need to lead, Pisces. Again, like I said, I definitely feel for you guys this month. You guys really want the help. You guys need this project to get done. You guys have been holding on to this project for a while, but you haven't gone around and asked for the help. Take the initiative. So I want to say, with this King of Wands, you should definitely take the initiative this week, Pisces. The next card you have for the month is the Devil card. Now the Devil card, again, I want to say you guys have been feeling trapped. That's definitely been very clear. On the other hand, I feel for some Pisces out there, and this doesn't have to apply for everybody. You can always check for your sun, moon, or rising signs if this reading doesn't feel like it's resonating. But for some of you, you guys have been kind of allowing yourselves to be put in a trap of distractions. So maybe, as an example, you need to fix up your kitchen, but you've been distracting yourself with oh, I should paint the living room a different color if I'm going to change the kitchen. The living room has nothing to do with the kitchen. The living room could be perfectly fine, or at least it could wait until the kitchen is done. But you kind of just let yourself be distracted by oh, this stuff needs to be done in the living room, instead of actually putting your focus in on the kitchen. And with this Devil card, you got to get yourself out of this distraction mindset that you've been putting yourself in. Because again, it is not going to get what needs to actually be done. As my example, the kitchen is not going to get done if your entire focus is on the living room. Again, this is just an example. For other people, it's going to be like a different distraction for like a different project. But like, this needs to be said. Don't let yourself be overtaken with distraction, with shiny things, so that you don't actually get the work that you need to get done. Also, for some of you, maybe you've been so busy like distracting yourself one way or the other. This is why you haven't gotten around to like actually asking people around you for help at the same time. For some of you, with your next card, the Queen of Pentacles, let me pull it up here. Some of you might even feel like you don't even deserve the help, that you don't deserve to have people around who are going to be doing labor for you for whatever reason. Maybe you don't think you deserve, as my example previously, maybe you don't think you deserve a new kitchen or something. Maybe you're just like, oh, the kitchen's fine, I don't really need a new kitchen. But I want to say this Queen of Pentacles, when it comes into your reading, it's there to say that you do deserve whatever it is that's going to help you. That's, for some of you, might be even some self-care, self-help, whatever it is, that whatever your desire is that you really want to get done. The Queen of Pentacles is here to say, yes, you can get it done. And not only that, you deserve to have this, Pisces. So whatever it is going on in October, that you want to get done, whatever project, whatever aspect of your life that comes from, you deserve to get this help, to have this thing done, Pisces. I have to tell you that. Because a lot of you, again, I feel like as if you've probably been dragging your seat, binding yourself, not asking for help when you actually need the help, because maybe you don't think you deserve it for whatever reason. Everybody's on a different journey, so I can't say, exactly why you think you don't deserve the help, but you do deserve the help, Pisces. That's one thing that I have to make clear with this Queen of Pentacles. And the last card from the Mermaid deck is the Ace of Cups. So again, Pisces, whatever project that you're needing to get done, whether it's for work, whether it's something at home, whether it's something at school, business, whatever, dragging your feet, letting yourself be distracted is only going to make this opportunity like vanish. So you have this cup, you have this talent, you have this idea that you want to get done. So go ahead, ask the people for help that you need help. Get the ideas from other people that you need to get, because as quickly as the opportunity has come for you so that you can do it, it can just as quickly leave, Pisces. So this Ace of Cups is also like, is not just like, oh, here's an opportunity to do things. It's also a warning that if you just let yourself not pay attention to it, not actually use the gifts to create the project that you want to create, it's gonna blow up in your face, or it's just gonna be gone altogether, Pisces. So that's all I can say to that. Definitely get all your ducks in a row, get all the help that you can get. Ask the questions that you need to ask from your friends. Be the leader that you need to be for the project to be completed, or else it's gonna be a disaster. And maybe again, some of you might think that, oh well, if it's gonna be a disaster, then I really know I don't deserve it. Again, you have the Queen of Pentacles right here. You do deserve this, Pisces. You deserve for this good thing to happen to you. You deserve for this project to become complete. You just need to ask for help. There's nothing wrong with that, Pisces. All right, now let's move on to the Psychic Tarot cards. Your first card is Power. So again, I feel for you, Pisces, for this month of October. This is telling you that you do have the power to do this, to complete this project, to get this done. Again, like I said, I definitely feel for a good amount of you in the collective. Maybe this isn't everybody, but for a good amount of you in the collective, you don't think you have the power, the strength to do this, but you do have the power. You have power on your side. You have strength on your side. You have ideas. You just need other people's ideas to help your idea along. You have have skills. You just also need other people's set of skills that are just different from yours. Every once in a while, we just need an extra pair of hands that's not going to be exactly like our own hands, Pisces. That is the most important thing that I want to get across for this with this power card. The next card you have is the shadow card. And for the shadow card for you, Pisces, I feel as if there's a lot of self-doubt. I feel as if there's a lot of what ifs. Something went wrong. This is you guys grappling with your own shadow selves about whether or not this is going to work, whether or not it's worth it to drag other people along so that they have to do stuff with you. Pisces, you have to get yourself out of this negative mindset. This negative mindset is going to keep you at a standstill. It's not even just a standstill. You'll be standing still for maybe a week or two, and then eventually that opportunity is just going to be gone. Bye-bye. That's it, Pisces. So again, definitely take the opportunity. Definitely work through your negative thoughts, your shadow self, Pisces, because it's not going to help you in the long run for whatever it is you need to do. Not only for now, this month of October, but for other months, for the other years in the future. If you're behaving like this now, you might behave like this again, and it'll just continue and continue. And you might end up just never being able to get anything done because you're constantly having self-doubt about yourself, Pisces. So again, this needs to be said for you. You guys have to wrestle with these thoughts that are negatively affecting you, that are causing you not to be able to move, not to be able to do the work that you're supposed to be doing, Pisces. So again, you got the power card, which means you do have the power to wrestle through with this, to get out of this mindset, but you got to believe that you do. Okay, now let's grab your Moonology card. And the card is adjustments are required. Again, I want to say for you, Pisces, this is a warning to say that adjustments are your attitude of how you're dealing with the situation. Are you just in a constant negative state about needing to complete that project? Again, I'll use the kitchen example once more. Are you just constantly in a negative state about completing your kitchen? And maybe your negative thoughts might even not be necessarily something that you'll see right away. Again, your negative thoughts could be just you focusing on the living room instead of the kitchen when you need to be focusing on the kitchen. Or maybe you might start to focus on the bathroom, outside, whatever, and then so on and so forth until the deadline has passed for you to complete the kitchen, and it just doesn't get done. It stays exactly the same. You're not happy about it, but you spent so much time putting your energy somewhere else, or even just not putting any energy at all, that it just it wasn't going to happen. So adjustments are required. Adjustments in how you put your energy into things, and adjustments on how your attitude is about this, Pisces. So definitely, again, change how you feel. Adjustments need to be made. Third quarter moon. Next, we have the romance angel cards, and I'd like to warn again, if you're already in a happily relationship with, maybe you're married, maybe you just have a long-term relationship, whatever, you don't have to take this part of the reading. This is really more for those who are single, or at least looking in some way. So the first card we have is past life relation. You have known each other before. So maybe you might come into contact with an old, boyfriend or girlfriend, whoever from your past, maybe when you were younger, maybe even if you believe in this type of thing, past life relationships could be like a past life, that you met this person in a past life and now you're meeting them again in this life. So that is also possible for those of you who believe it. For others, it might just be somebody who's an old friend, and now you're maybe thinking about having a relationship with them. Maybe it is an ex, that you're thinking about giving another chance. Whatever it is that's going on, Pisces, this is definitely somebody that you known before, whether it is in this life or the last life. You've known them before, so they'll probably feel very familiar, very comfortable with you when you first meet them. You'll probably like have conversations where you're just kind of wondering if you've had those conversations before. Although of course that would definitely be for people who like are meeting up with their ex again. There's probably going to be conversations that you had in the past that you'll have again once more. Next, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So for those who need to hear it, you got to think positively. I think that was the general consensus of most of the reading, although that was for like a project. You got to think positively about your romantic relationships. So you got to stay optimistic about your love life. So whatever it is that's going on for whoever needs to hear it, this is the attitude that I feel as if is needed for the entire month, not even just for romance, just for whatever it is that you're trying to do this month, Pisces. All right, Pisces, that is your general reading for the month of October. If you haven't already, please like, share, subscribe, comment. Let me know how the reading is going for you for the month, what has resonated, what hasn't resonated. I love to hear from the community as we grow, and I will see you next month. Bye-bye.